Hey guys, Nico's with Tech Throw, and today we'll be comparing two applications for the iPad. We've got Movies Now HD and Movies by Flixter. Both are similar applications. Movies Now HD costs $1.99 in the App Store, and Movies by Flixter is free. So first we'll take a look at Movies Now HD, and this costs $1.99 in the App Store. It's got a really nice interface, really slick. You can categorize by what's in the box office now, upcoming films, theaters near you, and over here you would see tickets that you purchased. On the top right you have the option of logging into movietickets.com and adding your credit card information for ticket purchases. On the top left you have what is probably my favorite feature of this app, and that's the ability to add movies to your wish list. So as you can see on the top right of each movie that I've added to my wish list, I have a star icon. So let's go ahead and click this on the top left, and you kind of get a list of all the movies you added to your wish list. So if you're like me and there are a ton of movies you want to see, but you just don't have the time or money to go see, 30 movies over the summer, this is great because, a few months later when they come out on Blu-ray or DVD, you go ahead and, rent those or purchase those or see those, when you have the time. So often I find myself forgetting about movies that I really wanted to see, and 6 or 8 months later down the line, I'll see the, I'll realize, hey, I forgot to see that. Let me go see that. So this will actually let me manage that a little bit better. So you can also enter your location for nearby movie theaters, or you can, you can find yourself, or you could enter it manually, whichever you prefer. And you can actually you can swipe left and right here for top movies, just released movies, and you've got your also in cinemas section, which is movies that recently came out but aren't too new. So Date Night came out a while back, might be playing in certain theaters, so they still have got those as an option in there. And one feature that seems to be missing is a search feature, so it doesn't look like you can search for a specific film. I'm sure they might add that later down the line. But who knows? This is a new application. It was recently released, so I'm sure they'll be adding a ton of features. So say we were interested in seeing Toy Story 3. We go ahead and click on that, and you get a bunch of movie information. You get the plot summary, which you can expand, and you get a list of some of the actors in the film as well as the directors. You get the ability to view showtimes, to add or remove from the wish list, and to share the movie. What Share does is it just shares it to someone via email, so it opens the mail app and you can email someone from there saying, hey, check out this movie, it looks cool or whatever. And you can of course play the trailer. Let's go ahead and check that out. It does play in a small window at first, but you can go ahead and expand that to full screen. And it's just taking a little bit of a second for some reason. Might have something uploading on my other computer. So the bitrate is pretty good. It's not super crisp, but definitely good enough to watch a movie trailer. And of course you can expand this.
Let's just keep this in perspective.
Where is she taking us?
I should have seen this coming.
We'll be fine, Jesse.
Oh, I hate
You can bring it back down if you wanted to. And that's it. If you wanted to actually see Toy Story 3, click on it. You can view showtimes. And you can only purchase tickets from theaters that participate with movietickets.com. So right here we've got Farmingdale Multiplex. Say you want to see this at 9:40, go ahead and click that. And you can go ahead and add as many tickets as you want. You do get charged a $1 convenience fee by movietickets.com, so keep that in mind. For some of you that might be worth it, for others it might not. So tickets go up to actually $12 each, as opposed to $11. Though I do believe movie tickets are $11 something now. It might be $11.25 or $11.50. They're always changing, but yeah. So $12 a ticket, and yeah, that does it for this app. It's pretty much all of its features. That is Movies Now HD for the iPad. Up next we've got Movies by Flixter. This also has a really nice interface. I guess it depends if you like the lighter or darker style. It's just a preference thing. So Again, along the bottom, you've got your box office movies. You've got your theaters near you, which you can actually, actually, no, you can't view it on a map. Thought you could. You can in the other application, though. And you've got the ability to add a theater to your favorites. So, I'm usually at this theater. Go ahead and add that to my favorite theaters, and it pops up at the top right there. You've got the ability to sort by upcoming movies only. You can view DVD releases by new releases coming soon, or you can browse by genre. And you know, I'm sure this of course includes Blu-ray releases. You know, they just don't mention that, just says DVD. And you can also sort by top actors or random actors. So if you're feeling random one day, you know, you could just go here and say, you know, let's watch a movie by Al Pacino, and you know, you could go ahead and browse all of his movies. Or Will Smith is highlighted. You can see his filmography, photos, very similar to IMDb, which is really nice. And in your settings, you can, you know, you can tell a friend about the app. You know, you can see the about section. You can change your location and the search distance for theaters it searches near you. And by movie ratings, you might have noticed that it actually shows both ratings in the movie information, but on the left here, you'll see it shows only Rotten Tomatoes, or if you wanted to change that to Flixter user ratings, and it'll change them all to Flixter ratings on the left. So yeah, let's go back and say, you know, we want to see Toy Story 3 again, just for comparison. You get a little bit more information in this application. You can actually see the entire cast, or most of the cast actually, but you know, you could go ahead and say, you know, Tom Hanks is playing Woody. I'm interested to see more about Tom Hanks. You could go ahead and click that and, you know, get more information about Tom Hanks. I'm not quite sure why my wireless is so slow right now, but you know, you can see all of Tom Hanks' information. You can view photos, his filmography, very similar to the actors section, and you know, as a whole, very similar to IMDb, which is really nice. See more information about the film. You could read critic reviews and Flixter user reviews, and you can actually go ahead and, you know, visit the websites for each film. So, you know, you go ahead and Rotten Tomatoes and check out this film. It opens right in the app, and you've got the option of opening it in Safari. So, yeah, you definitely get more information about each film using Movies by Flixter. But one thing it's missing is the ability to actually add movies to your wish list. So, a little less management, but you can also, you know, if you want more information, you know, this would be the better application for you. You can also view the trailer, of course. In this app, it only runs in full screen. You can't, you know, run it windowed. So, again, the bit rate is good, but not spectacular. But again, you're watching a 2 or 3 minute trailer, so you don't need 1080p for that or anything crazy. The bit rate is actually really similar to the other app, so
Let's just keep this in perspective.
you know, that's not, if that's a deal breaker for some of you, don't even worry about it. They both look pretty much exactly the same. And of course, you have the ability to purchase tickets in this application as well. So you can go to showtimes. You could choose your theater, and again, only some theaters participate with this because it also goes through movietickets.com. So let's go back to Farmingdale and check out the same exact film at the same time, 9:40, Toy Story, not in 3D. And for some reason, I noticed that the tickets are $1 cheaper in this application. You still get charged a convenience fee of $1 by movietickets.com, but you know, it's $11 instead of $12 for some reason. So you might actually get charged that fee. Yeah, you actually get charged that fee when you add it. So as you can see, I clicked the plus sign, and after I added it, the total is $12. So yeah, that's why it says 11 here. It's a little bit deceiving, but you know, once you add it, you can see that it says $12. So it is the same price as Movies Now HD. So In the end, it comes down to personal preference. Movies Now HD costs $1.99, and this application is free. So it comes down to which interface you like better, whether you like to see more information or use the wishlist feature. Aside from that, they pretty much have the same core functionality, and they're both great applications, so check them out. Once again, this is Nico's Tech Throw, and I thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.